How anybody expects me to handle these figures is quite beyond my understanding, Carol.
Tricky vial, Mr. Fletcher.
Aren't they all?
Well, which one is it?
Oh, it's hush, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's not the watertight, colour-portable televisions for Saudi Arabia, is it?
I knew nothing about this, Carol.
Well, it only came in this afternoon.
Why do they have to be watertight?
Well, to keep the sand out. There's been complaints.
Good Lord.
The wind blows something horrid round their tents.
How did you find all this out?
Well, Jenny Bison on the switchboard. She's got an executive boyfriend at head office. No one's supposed to know anything about it.
Why, haven't they signed the contract yet?
No, he's married.
Good Lord.
Well, if that's all, Mr. Fletcher, I'll get back to my daily record sheet.
Carol.
Yes, Mr. Fletcher?
What did you come in here for?
Oh! Would it be all right if I got Rex to move my filing cabinet? I've dropped a pair of new tights down the back.
Have you indeed?
The packet just glided across the top and slipped down.
And why do you want Rex to perform this feat of strength?
Well, he moved my cupboard when I dropped my powder blue polka dot midi skirt behind it. I was changing to go out to dinner, you see.
Do you change often in the office, Carol?
Quite a bit. Will it be all right?
I will rescue you from your dilemma. You must keep the staff happy, you know.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher, do you think so? I mean, it's very heavy. Rex is ever so strong.
Nonsense. Follow me. There you are, Carol. One pair of ladies' tights, untouched by human hand.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher, you are funny. Thank you ever so much. You do such good jokes.
What's the matter, Rex? False teeth playing you up again, are they? Hello, Noddy. Mr. Plod's been looking for you.
I sometimes wish I didn't have the responsibility of being second in command. Huh?
So do I.
Why is that, Harry?
I get his job then.
You're not up to it, Harry, handling people. So much you have to close your eyes to, so much.
Do you think I'd be any good at it, Rex?
Just you get on with your work.
No, well, I've been practicing giving office orders to me mother. Curt directions, you know. 2 copies of this at once, please. Get this to audit as quickly as possible.
What does she do?
She clouts me.
Do get on with your Burke work.
You man the herd, Burke. On with your work, Get. Come on. Hello, Carol.
I'm just slipping down to the executive dining room to get a look at Jenny Bison's boyfriend. I put my phone through to yours, Harry. Will you take my calls?
What if I get asked for a date, Carol?
Well, accept. You never know your luck.
Cheeky.
My mother worked in offices at the Leicestershire Council. She never did anything in office hours.
You must take after her, then.
She never took liberties, never took time off, never took advantage.
Never took precautions.
Never took... The show's over, JF. She's gone off to her next booking at the executive dining room.
Come here, Rex.
What?
Come here, I need you.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind, JF.
Come here, you sanctimonious old toad.
You can't corrupt me, JF. I mean, I've been got at by experts.
Idiot, can't you see I'm in agony? I've done me back in, moving and filing cabinet. I can't straighten up.
Oh, what a fool I am, JF. What an idiot. What a crass, unthinking dolt.
Yeah. Oh, the staff mustn't see me like this.
Yeah, nonsense, JF. I'm sure they'd be very sympathetic.
No, they wouldn't. Harry wouldn't. He thrives on misfortune, especially mine.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't, JF.
The point is this. They've started medicals for executives over 50. Mm-hmm. And if anybody doesn't pass A1, they're for the early retirement. Now, I can't afford that, Rex. They'll have my job if they find out about this.
Well, why should anybody tell them?
Oh, the people in this company, they'd give anything to get where I am, Rex.
You sure you don't think that I...
No, of course not, Rex. We've been very close for too long. Now, I want you to drive me home so that nobody will notice.
But I can't drive an automatic, JF.
Well, I'll show you.
But, JF, you'll have your head in the glove compartment.
Nonsense.
Well, anyway, how am I going to get home?
I'll get my wife to drive you.
But you said her legs were too spongy to press the pedals.
You get a taxi.
Yeah, but I can't afford a taxi on what they pay me.
Then walk, damn you!
How will we get you out of the office, Jay?
Well, I've thought of that. I've had lots of time whilst you thought I was peeping at Carol.
Well, I have apologized for that, JF, and anyone would have made the same mistake.
We'll have to move out at a run. Now, I'll be bent over, of course. We'll both be studying a file. You'll have your arm round me, holding me slightly upright. And when we reach the lifts, we're home and dry.
Well, Harry's bound to say something.
We'll just smile at him.
JF, if I have my arm round you and I smile at Harry, we may as well just keep running.
Oh, I knew it. Lean on your staff and they collapse. I thought you had leadership in you, Rex. And then Her Majesty says, "Rise, whatever it is, and... there you are, well and truly done."
Your knowledge of court procedure is quite astounding, JF.
And what do you want, Doc?
Nothing, Your Royal Highness.
Then get out.
What were they up to?
Mr Fletcher was looking flushed, and he was whispering in Rex's ear.
What was Rex doing?
Kneeling.
Kneeling?
Kneeling.
Good heavens, some people will do anything to get on, won't they?
I won't, Harry. I'm going to be elevated by natural selection.
What did they say to you?
Get out.
But before that?
Mr Fletcher was pretending to be the Queen, and he was telling Rex to get up.
What was Rex doing?
Kneeling.
Kneeling?
Kneeling.
Not rising?
Kneeling.
Don't you worry, JF. I'll see you through.
Well, let's go then, you dotard.
I've been watching them at the executive lunch. Well, there's been this directive from the chairman about the busy period. Anyone the manager thinks isn't up to the pressure of work is going to be sent to Aberystwyth.
Oh, don't you mean Coventry, Carol?
No, Aberystwyth. They're opening a new branch there.
That's typical. Sending all the lame ducks to Wales. It's national chauvinism, Burke.
Just a minute, Carol. What about the vacancies?
Well, apparently the company can't afford to hire new staff, so they're promoting junior management to senior level.
Rex.
Don't. Have you found it yet? Oh, that was all right, sweetheart. It wasn't that burnt.
You sweetheart me, you stop out, you degrader of women.
I have explained, Susan.
How would you like it if I was 3 hours late coming in, eh? Oh,
I'd use logic and think it through.
you've got a nerve. You know it was my night for the underwear party. Oh, God knows why I bother.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
Don't you know, dear me, either.
Look, can't you phone them up and find out what they got left?
They'll all be dressed and drinking coffee by now. All the best stuff will be on Betty Preston. Her husband likes her all in black. He never goes out. He holds her hand right up to the weather.
I'm not surprised if she's wearing a... Well, I'll phone up for you if you like.
Don't you talk to my friends, you philanderer.
Well, I've told you. I had to tell Mr Fletcher home. He's got a bad back. The poor man was in agony. He screamed in the car park.
That's your story.
Well, it happens to be
Oh,
true.
you men are all the same. He was probably with you. You stink a drink, do you know that?
Mr Fletcher very kindly offered me a cup of sangria. He spilt it, you know. Yeah, the cooked glass costs £3. It's one of those with the thick bases, you know, the sort you like. Is there a pudding?
No, there is not. Not the dirty stop-outs, anyway.
Now listen, kitten.
Don't you kid.
Listen, Mrs Mason.
Not for long.
Ex-Mrs Mason, will you listen? Now, you know that carpet you've always been on about? Well, I had a word with the man, and I thought that next Saturday we could go down and put a deposit on it. After which, if your mother will take the children, I thought we could go out to dinner to celebrate.
Rex, do you really mean it?
Of course.
Honestly.
Cross my heart.
Rhubarb crumble. There is a pudding. Rhubarb crumble.
Oh.
I'm a big softy, really, aren't I?
No. You were quite right to question my late arrival.
Oh, you know, Rex, I do feel awful. You know, deep down, I know you always tell me the truth. I'm awful to you, aren't I?
Nonsense. Now, you come over here and we'll sort all this out.
Rex, I don't believe you, honestly.
No, Susan. No, we'll prove this once and for all. Do it my way or not at all.
Hello, Fletcher resident.
Hello? Mr Fletcher?
Mr. Fletcher speaking.
Sorry to hear about your bad back.
What? What back? I don't have a bad back. I'm perfectly fit. Never felt better. Wonderful shape. Who gave you this information? It's perfectly false. A stupid prank, no doubt. Who is this, please?
A friend.
They found out. Lillian! I helped you with your bad legs, you old bat. You could at least answer the blasted telephone. Ugh. I hope they drop off.
Found the custard, dear.
Don't you custard, dear me.
Thank you, Rex. I do like an orange before breakfast. Rex,
Yes, JF.
where's Susan now?
She's gone home to her mother's.
Oh, well, let her go, Rex.
What?
Let her go. Then you can look after me till my back's better.
Well, I was hoping you were going to clear me, JF, and show you your bad back.
What bad back? What are you talking about, Rex?
No, sorry, JF.
If this gets out, you'll have a new head of department.
Oh, yes. Carol said they were going to promote from within the company.
Oh, you don't believe that rubbish, do you? No. Who else could do my job in our department?
Well, JF.
No. They'll find someone from outside. Some Tartar. Better the devil you know, Rex. Your children aren't interfering with my Mexican shrubs, are they?
I don't think so, JF. I did tell them to stay in the car.
Rex, ring the office, find out what's happening.
Well, Harry won't be in yet, JF. I mean, Burke will still be in his pyjamas. Carol will still be driving her Mini down the bus lanes. You know, she's got an arrangement with the garages. She's the only one who can get the tumbler and the treble fold stamps. Hello? Put me through to Mr. Fletcher's department. How's his what? His back? Well, who told you? Look, there's nothing wrong with his back. I'm with him now. We've just been playing squash. What? Look, just you put me through, please. Hello?
Who's calling, please? May I have your name? Are you a new business or one of our valued regular clients?
Burke's in your office.
He's not allowed in there.
What's he doing in so early?
Tell him to get off my phone and back to his own desk. No, wait. Find out what he's been up to. God knows what he's been saying.
Is that you, Burke?
Oh, hello, Rex. I've been here since the cleaning ladies arrived. Hey, Mr. Fletcher's job's a doddle.
What are you up to, Burke?
I'm running the department till Mr. Fletcher's back gets better. Well, somebody has to. Harry's late, you're not here, and Carol's had to go home to change because she's been up all night. I'm holding the fort.
He's on his own. He says he's holding the fort till your back's better.
Oh, my God. Find out who he's spoken to this morning.
Burke. Yes, Rex. Now listen very carefully.
Yes, Rex, yes.
Who have you spoken to this morning?
You.
Who else?
Oh, I've ordered some paper clips and some carbon paper for Mr. Fletcher, and I've cleaned out his drawers. They're full of peanuts going green.
He's ordered you some paper clips. He's been in your drawers. Your peanuts are going green.
He's not allowed to go in there.
You're not allowed to go in there.
Little cretin.
Little cretin.
I'm trained to do this job, Rex. I've been on to head office. What did you call me?
A little cretin. He says he's trained to do this job. He's been on to head office.
Oh, my God.
Now listen, Burke.
Nobody calls me a cretin, Rex. I'm in command.
Now listen, Berkey. What exactly did you say to head office?
Let me see. I said, hello, this is Burke here deputising for Mr Fletcher on account of his bad back. I'm quite prepared to run his department until he returns to duty at my own rate of pay.
What did they say?
Rex, have you got a cold?
This is Fletcher here.
Oh, hello, Mr Fletcher.
Burke, what did they say?
Oh, they said they were going to send round one of the company's relief heads.
Oh, God. What else did they say?
Only what a clever little junior I was.
Burke,
Yes, Mr Fletcher.
in the bottom right-hand drawer, you will find a bottle of yellow tablets.
Yes, Mr Fletcher.
Have you got them, Burke?
Yes, Mr Fletcher.
Take the lot, Burke. Take the lot. Well, that's it. 35 years up the spout. Stabbed in the back by an amateur Brutus. What a way to go.
I'm sure it'll be all right, yeah?
Oh, the grapevine says differently, Rex. The grapevine says I'm out. My job will be on the notice board by lunchtime.
Oh, they can't do that to you, JF? Can they?
You're late, Harry.
Yes, I'm sorry, JF. I had to take the dog back. It followed me to work.
It's not good enough, Harry. It's not good enough.
What do you think? Have you gone mad? Where is everybody?
I am everybody, Harry. I'm in charge. Mr Fletcher's on his back and Rex is holding his hand. There's a new relief head on the way, and you're very late. I put it down in Mr Fletcher's personal book.
You little squirt, Burke.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Burke, are you
In
there?
here, please, in here.
Ah.
What can we do for you?
I am Miss Harrison.
Yes.
Head office.
Not the general manager's sister.
Of course. Who are you?
Oh, everybody calls me Harry.
I see. You must be Mr. Burke.
Of course.
Enchanted.
Delighted.
Head office rewards enterprise. We were very pleased to see that you were at your desk at 6:30 this morning.
Pure routine.
30.
Early worm, Harry, early worm.
Worm I accept. Burke early, never.
Harry,
Yeah.
may we have you back at your desk, please?
Yes, of course.
Now, Mr. Burke, perhaps we can go through the procedures.
Oh, of course. It's all very straightforward. An imbecile could run this end of it.
Sorry I'm late. He wouldn't take me home.
Indisposed, my child, indisposed.
I'll just get the cover off my typewriter.
Would be a step in the right direction, Carol, wouldn't it?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Now, Mr. Burke, I suggest we draw up that chair and go through the papers.
Good thinking.
Breakfast, Chef.
Oh, how good you are to me, Rex.
Toast, 2 eggs, toast, and peach preserve.
Thank you, Rex. You got little rascals after school?
No, it's in by 9, everything's fine. They've got a very fetching deputy head there, Jeff. Rung a little bell beautifully.
Oh, I wish I could say the same, Rex. Oh, God, I'm tortured. I feel as I'm being branded redundant with red-hot pokers.
Yes, if only I could take the pain for you, Jeff.
If that's head office, tell them I'm coming in. Don't let them know it's you.
Hello?
Is that Mr. Fletcher speaking?
No, this is not Mr. Fletcher speaking. Who is speaking at that end?
Do you know when Mr. Fletcher will be back?
What was that about his back?
When will Mr. Fletcher be back?
He hasn't been away.
Then why can't I speak to him?
Because I won't let you.
To whom am I speaking?
To whom am I speaking?
You'll be speaking to yourself in a minute.
Is that you, Harry?
Yes, who's that?
Rex!
Rex, what are you up to?
It's Harry.
Judas.
Rex, can you speak freely?
No, can you?
No. Is Randy Gladys with you?
Yeah, right here.
Does he know that Burke's been on to head office and we've got an Olympic weightlifter here called Enid Harrison running the place with Burke as our Mr. Spock?
What, in his office, you mean?
Yes! He's dropped me and Carol right in it. She's gone off to sick bay crying. I'm here on my own. She's calling him Mr. Burke. He's calling me into his office every 5 minutes. I think I'm going daft.
What does he want, Rex?
Just routine, JF. Eat your eggie.
He's what? What are you up to?
Yeah, well, I'm just looking after Mr. Fletcher while his wife's away.
What'll Susan say?
Yeah, well, at least she's at her mother's.
Oh, where are the kids?
At school.
Look, Rex, when are you coming into the office?
When I've got Mr Fletcher comfortable.
Everything all right, Dick?
Oh, fine, Jeff.
This egg's hard.
Oh, sorry, Jeff. I've got to go now, Harry. His eggs are hard.
His what?
His eggs.
Where's Rex?
Oh, Susan, you shouldn't do that.
What's the matter?
Oh, heads are rolling, Susan, heads are rolling. Suckings are in the air.
Where's Rex?
Fletcher's done his backing and Rex is at home helping him. But Susan, Burke's gone power crazy. He's in there with two women, Colleen and Harrison, from head office, planning a takeover.
Oh, Rex was telling me the truth.
What?
All about Mr Fletcher's back.
Oh, you should have seen it, Susan. Fletcher was bent double. Rex was trying to drive his Jag. They spent 3 hours going around the car park. All right, Susan, all right. All right, Carol, all right. Come on, you'll be all right.
I can't find her anywhere.
Harry! My child, get the head of your department on that telephone. Oh, and cheer up, for goodness sake. Are you the cleaner?
No, I'm just, visiting.
Don't stop that man working. Find yourself something to do. Hello?
Hello. Mr Fletcher's residence here.
This is International Rentals here.
Is that you, Burke?
Harrison here.
Hello?
Hello? I have to come and see my patient for some small details for my report.
Who the hell is it?
Hello?
Hello?
Are you still there? I'll be with you in 30 minutes.
Snooper's coming round, Jeff, to spy on you.
I told you, Rex. What did I say?
What are we going to do, Jeff?
What can we do? Absolutely nothing,
Well,
Rex.
I'm not going to give in that easy.
Burke, I've got a GT, Mr. Burke. Very useful for getting about. Carry on.
She's going off to Fletcher's with Burke.
Come in.
Visitors.
Thank you. That'll be all, Oscar.
Thank you, Master.
Mr. Fletcher! Mr. Fletcher.
Of course. Would you take a seat, madam?
Thank you. Mr. Fletcher, have I been misinformed? I was told you were prostrate with a back injury.
Nonsense, madam. I am, as you see me, in vigorous health.
Mr. Burke,
I can explain.
Yes, Mr. Burke. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you about your subscription for Superman magazine, which you put through the company accounts.
I think I made a mistake.
He thinks he made a mistake.
a mistake.
Quite obviously, the boy's in error.
All right, to put it out. I know this lady.
Who is this?
Fanny Harrison, your knickers are blue and I love you true.
I don't believe it.
Rex, get her a gin and lemonade, bit of parsley, no ice, and sugar on the rim. Enid, you old trout.
Peeping Fletcher. How are you? Well, I'll be good old Peeper. What have they been doing to you?
Well, I've been doing an account all night. I'm just a bit stiff, that's all.
Oh, I know what to do about that. Keyhole back.